Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Dalen. I'm going to do a review of the Kawasaki Ridge Crew. This is not a sponsored advertisement. I paid for this machine myself, and as you can see, I've had it out in the dirt playing with it. Put about 250 miles on it since I've owned it. Probably have one of the first ones in Utah, and as you can see, I've put it through its paces. I'm going to start on the outside and go through some things that I like about it and things that probably aren't the best. So if you look at it, it is a big machine. So this is a F250, and it's about the same size as it is. So I've taken it through snow, mud, and about everything you could go through. The front, if you're going to ride in mud, take some water with you. It sprays a lot of mud on the headlights, and you're not going to be able to see at night if they're totally covered. So like I said, it's a big machine. I'm 6'1", and the top is way above my head. So one of the things we've noticed, so right here, there's a crack, a seam where they put the roll cage together, and it's probably half an inch, and it's going to get some dust in there. That's one thing we've noticed. We put a little piece of expanding foam in there to try and keep it out. We'll see how that does once everything. In these back corners, I don't know if you can see that light in there. So when they built the back doors, they did not make the door meet up to the frame itself. So we're going to have to do something to that to keep dust out of there, because it will come in there. Back on the topic of mud. So if you can see how muddy this is, it gets covered. So I have aftermarket 33-inch wheels, so they stick out a little bit further than the stock ones, but it throws mud like nobody's business. So if you have stuff in the cargo bed, it's going to get muddy. The back seat gets muddy. If the windows are down, it throws mud on the inside. As far as seats, so if you are a short person, these seats are tall. You're probably not going to get your feet on the ground. If you're under about 5'3", your feet will hang up. And speaking of the height, so 6'1", I've still got probably 5 inches of headroom in here. They built this thing so anybody would fit. All right, now we're going to fire it up so you can see how loud it is. So engine's running. I don't have to speak up. It is very quiet, especially for a Kawasaki. Running down the road, it's probably about the same loud as the Polaris Expeditions. You can have a conversation, no issues. So revving the engine up, it gets a little louder. If you're in the back seat, it's obviously going to be louder. It is a rear engine mounted machine. But the stereo works great. No issues with having a conversation while you're riding around. Heater works great. Haven't had a chance to use the air conditioner yet. We'll find out how that works this summer. So I'm making this video because I know there hasn't been any actual reviews that aren't sponsored. I bought this machine myself. Nobody's paying me for this review. So I know people are going to want to know, is this machine worth the money? Yes. It is not quite as comfortable as the Polaris's. The seats are not as comfortable. It's not quite as cushy. Doesn't have quite the accessories. But for the price point it's at, it is a very good machine. Like I said, I've had it all over snow, mud, and dirt up in the mountains in Utah and had no issues. It's gone everywhere I've needed it to. Pushed through 18 inches of snow, about 6 inches of clay mud with no problems at all. Very happy with the purchase. Would buy again. I've recommended them to my friends even. Thanks for watching. If you want to know anything else, have any questions about the machine, let me know.